Now the eclipse is over and the day werewolves have been fended off for another few years at the very least. It's back to video games! Fire Torrent! Oh yeah, Fire Torrent. And also a very good start here too. I'm glad to see that I'm getting a heart right off the bat. Definitely something that I've been missing from a few of my last runs here. Just that extra insurance that I'm not going to be dying immediately. I suppose I should be using this weapon as much as possible, because as much as I don't think that it's a particularly amazing weapon, it is a pretty good, like... It's fun to see. It is a fun weapon to use, even though I think its effect is not, well, amazing. I think I'm not going to go particularly hard in, particularly hard route to go real difficult time for this run at the very least, because I kind of feel like, relaxing a little bit. That Rune of Laceration run, it was not the easiest one, to say the least. Which I think I said to say the least like 5 different times in that. I don't know, I like that phrase, so sue me. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Basically what I'm saying is I'm going to be going through the... Oh, there's health there. I'm going to be going through the Sepulchre, and I'm going to be doing... hopefully this all in one shot. And also going to never be doing a skill run again, unless that the whole unlock system... relock part? I don't know what you call it, is going to be particularly effective. I'm hoping it is for these runs. Who knows, though? It could easily be that it's just total garbage for these runs as well. Yeah, I'd kind of like to use that. Probably not. Anything? No. Why? I don't even know why I bother at this point. They will tell us in a patch or not or whatever. I don't know. Alright. This is definitely a run that I've been looking to do for a while, since I think it's a pretty... yeah, it's a pretty fun, it's a pretty interesting to look at weapon, even though the damage is not particularly good, and you do have to stand perfectly still, not moving, to make sure that you're getting maximum damage, rather than your traditional sort of sword, where you can get a nice little swipe off every once in a while, even if you don't want to. Even if you don't want to get multiple, like, volleys of damage in there, a single swipe does a lot more damage than this does. The tick damage on this thing is what, 192? That's not great. I would probably get about the same from like a whip of this same level. The Valmont's whip. I don't know. Still don't like that name. Still would rather have this game creating its own lore rather than just relying on references to things that already exist. This is all stuff I've talked about before. I mean, pretty much the hierarchy of stuff goes is that I love when a game has its own world. However, if a game just subsists entirely on references, I'm okay with that too. It's just of a lower tier. Something like Binding of Isaac, I'm always like super... I've been super into, I played a whole ton. However, I'll be the first to admit that it's just like, boy, there's a lot of things that are just like, hey, remember this? And I don't want to... I think that this game could be interesting enough with this neato art style, with a, whole weirdo cells and death. Cells in both the prison and... yeah, I'll kill these dudes. Cells in both the prison and biological sense. I mean, technically, I suppose the biological cells were named after cells, like, well, like monks would live in, not actually prisoners, but you get the whole deal. It's originally discovered looking at a cork through an ancient version of a microscope. All very interesting science facts. So anyway, now that leads to the boss. I'm not looking for that. Anyway, point is, I think that they could create something a little bit more interesting than just a bunch of dumb references to stuff that I already know about. But, hey, everybody loves a good trip down memory lane. It's coming out of Queensberry. Ah, damn it! Okay. 3's not bad, though. 3 is a decent amount of health to have. It's not the most ideal... I'd rather have the... I would rather have the heart. Okay, now we're talking for health. I'm getting 2 strength up in that. Getting 2 strength up in that time door area, and now getting multiple health through here. Have I even seen a skill up yet? I guess what I'm saying is this is a good run. I better not screw this up. Of course, I feel like I get pretty lucky in these runs overall. Or maybe that's just the ones that you see while I'm making these videos. Both equally valid answers. For example, if you don't see this, then something went horribly wrong. Just horribly wrong. Yeah. Confirmation bias is what I'm saying. I don't think I've hit the... Oh boy. Yeah. I don't think I've hit the scroll power for this area yet, so I'm going to be looking around for that at the very least before I go down to the Sepulchre. But aside from that, I think I'm pretty much done here. I'm doing good for stats. I'm feeling pretty good for, like, exploration for the most part. I don't think I'm going to be hitting anything particularly unique coming up in these next few areas. So bailing out of here for the Sepulchre, which is probably just right over in this area here, is not the worst idea, I think. Yeah, I could totally hit that up. I'm betting that... I bet that if I just, like, explore over in this area here a little bit more, then I would easily find the scroll power I'm looking for. Or at the very least a shop, which may have it in there. Ah, well. Pretty much what I'm saying is I don't want to waste too much time. I mean, this definitely wouldn't be a video of mine if I wasn't rushing everywhere at all points in time. Just flagrantly ignoring doing things safely, doing things reasonably. It's the sort of gameplay that you expect from... Wait, what did I call this channel? Dr. Inferno Fight... Oh, damn it, no! Oh, why did I go with that name? It's just a dumb reference to a podcast I like. I forgot about that entirely. Oh. I guess that's at least appropriate for the weapon I'm using this time. I'll do like a torch run tomorrow. Nah. I got that video of the oiled sword run, which is just horrible and took so very... Stop doing that. And took so very long to complete. Another weapon that would actually work pretty well with this one. Poison heals. Well, not really the time for that. It's almost never the time for that, because come on. What am I looking at? No, for real, where's that scroll of power? It should be around here somewhere. Maybe just down here a little bit farther. Come on, show me. Prove me wrong. No? Nothing? Nothing. Ah, well, can't win them all. It's definitely useful to have this weapon for dealing with things like Thornies, because you can just shoot directly through their shields rather than taking damage from them like that. No ability to do any sort of, like, stunning on any... There it is. Jeez. No ability to do any sort of stunning on enemies, so... Preventing damage from these shockers here is right out. That's too bad, because, boy, I hate these enemies, and being able to take them out before they're hitting me would be real nice. Oh, well, yeah, thanks. That's not too helpful at this point now. Thanks. Slashers, I think I've found the best way to deal with those guys is hit them a bunch of times for their first hit, dodge their second hit, and then go in for and hit them more on their third hit. Because that second slash that they do in their 3-hit combo comes out so fast that I don't know, I have a lot of trouble dodging it. Maybe other people don't. Of course, the real thing that you want to use against slashers is just use a shield. Shields are good. Shields are super good against slashers. They will never do any damage to you if you just use a shield on those dudes. The only real issue is that it's kind of hard to get down the timing. I mean, not if you've played like 3,000 hours of this game like I have. But for somebody that hasn't played nearly that much. Alright, Sepulchre. Set it up. 10-minute videos? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't think it's not the best time I've ever made, but it's not the worst either. Ah, welding the door. Just a couple more days before doing that last blueprint run, and then by then I'm hoping that they have new information on whatever the next update is going to be. They said with this whole daily update, what Motion Twin said with this whole daily update was that they were planning to this kind of as like a, well, we didn't want to go 2 months without having any sort of real big updates, so we just put out this kind of smaller deal to keep on the whole month-by-month schedule that they've been on. So I'm really looking forward to whatever the, I guess, update 4. This is update 3 technically for the game? Whatever that one's supposed to be. Probably going to be multiple new biomes. Oh boy, I better find light over here. Come on. Anywhere around here, guys. Anywhere around here. Come on, I am taking so much damage. Where's the light? Who turned out the light? Ah, this is the... Oh, what a terrible... Okay, all these guys are getting fried in about 5 seconds here. Okay, maybe not. I mean, they're not going to get me. I'm not going to let that happen. Really what I want to take out is that Inquisitor more than anything else. Because I don't like having bullets shot at my face while I'm trying to deal with all this right now. I think I handled that better than I expected. I fully expect to lose my heart there. Nope. Oh, thank God for that time freeze, like, animation cancel that you get from doing that. That has saved me so very often. I definitely hope that it stays in the game through thick and thin. Light, light. This is... Why am I taking so much darkness damage? This is not usually how this goes. Should be right down here. Okay. Also, teleporting, not taking time is great too. Ain't no reason to not exploit that. Okay, okay, okay. Get over here. Get over here. Oh. I mean, I was almost tempted to take up that skill up over there. It wouldn't do anything for me, but it would give me just enough time for enemies to get into place for me to start destroying them by the time I got out of that animation. What is the damage I'm looking at right now? Even with 801, like, the ticks just don't come fast enough. It's really the inability to stun enemies, the inability to interrupt enemy attacks, because enemies will totally attack you directly through the firestorm. While if you have like a hard-hitting sword, or like a hard-hitting whip or something like that, something that doesn't do a whole lot of damage, you can still easily interrupt enemy attacks, which makes it way easier, not right now, to deal with. I will get that before I leave this area, and then, no, I'll get that before I leave this area, or I'll forget about it. I don't know. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. A single extra damage, as nice as it would be to have, is not going to be the thing that decides this run, I think. Fire Torrent's not the best. It's not the worst either. I don't think I'm going to have too hard of a time with the Watcher, at least compared to some of the other runs I've had. There's just nothing appeared there. Huh. Like a graphic error? I don't know, weird. Alright, alright, alright. Maces. Guys with no faces. Little tiny hooded men. Bats. Okay, now that I'm done naming everything that's going on screen here, let's get back to the actual... Oh my god! No! No! Rally, rally, rally! Arrgh! I don't know why it took me so long getting that. The light still goes through the floors. What's up with that? Alright. Where is there any other area that I would need to go to here? Maybe down in this part. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I would really like to do a Crusher run, but that's just not going to happen. Like, the Watcher does not take any damage from Crushers unless you get super lucky, and I'm not playing that long game. I've said before, too, it's like skills are just too much of a pain to find to even want to do a run with. And then a lot of it's just waiting around for the cooldown to refresh. Oh, I hate you! Ah, those things are the worst. No, no, the bats. Bats are still the worst. I will never falter on that view. But it goes bats and then shockers. And then, I don't know, because those two are so firmly in the top 2 worst enemies in the game. It's kind of hard to say what could even come after them. There we go. Still really looking forward to that clock tower. I mean, I can obviously get it really consistently now. Kind of wondering if it's just going to be a Castlevania reference, if it's going to be sort of a time trial type thing. I think that would be fun. With the way that, like, this area, for example, has a clear gimmick to it, it makes me wonder if they are going to be going a little bit more gimmicky with other... What a jerk. I can blow that, sure. I have the last key I need. I'm almost done with this area. Like, this area has a pretty clear, obvious, simple gimmick, and I think that... Oh, good, teleporter right next to the area here. And I think that they may be trying to do that in some of the other areas. For example, like that little water thing. How you see how you walk slower in water? That is not used anywhere in the game. That could easily be something coming up soon, or even later than, you know, like the next update. Who knows? But yeah, I would totally go for something like time trials. I think that you know, going fast is one of the best parts of the game. I think that the change to movement speed in this update is one of the best things that they've done so far for this game. It's overall just a really fun way to... I still would like it if it was a little bit more transparent, but I think that... overall it's like just the ability to walk down like big otherwise empty hallways faster is just exactly what I wanted out of the game. Like, I think the most boring part of the game is like walking down like these big hallway things that you'll see in some areas. Alright, let's finish this up. Light him up! Oh! That was weird. Oh, what a jerk. I don't think I'm gonna have any... Yeah, no problem at all. It's not the reliquary, it's the repository of the architects is the other area that is the obvious one that would come up in a new update. No idea what that would be. Could be anything. I mean, I guess the only indication, I suppose, would be that, hey, this island is a creature of chaos, always changing, so you can never get a fix on its full structure, but, you know. Symphony of the Night references. But, you know, that's not... Oh, I forgot about that cursed chest. I told you I forget about the cursed chest. Whatever, I don't want to lose to being cursed, and I think that right now, with a 1600 damage Fire Torrent, I think I'll be okay here. I don't need extra cursed stuff. But anyway, the idea of, like, some sort of reliquary... Yeah, screw it. Reliquary of, like, the people that designed this place would be, like... I don't know, shifting areas? Like walls shifting all around, going all crazy? Maybe it's like a bunch of different areas that, like, you get doors in that area that turn into... That, like, when you go through them, it's a different area. When you come back out them, it's a different area. You know, the whole, like, magic that animates this crazy prison island. Something like that. Maybe some actual plot. Who knows? Do I even... Nah. Like, what am I currently looking at? 5 health right now? I could do it easily, but screw it. I don't want to get kicked by a catcher and have my run end, which has happened 3 times in this series so far. More than I think it ever should to anyone. Get over here. Alright. Not too bad so far for the old flamethrower hands run. I was kind of worried that this was going to be a bit more difficult because, like, the damage starts out pretty bad, but it seems like the scaling's alright. I actually got like a... Now I had a little glitch where I was just standing still while using it. I already know it does nothing. I did that once this run already. Should I go for... I'm considering here. It's like, should I go for more health, make myself real tanky for the final boss, or should I go for more damage and just try to hurry it up already? I don't know. Close. There we go. Catchers I pretty much have down on lock here, but that doesn't mean that they don't get me off guard occasionally. Like that. That could have easily been a death. Well, maybe not a death, but close to a death. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I'm not even screwing around with it. Oh, why did I do that? There. Jeez. At least you don't take extra damage for being in range of a fogger when you're hitting spikes. Because I guess those spikes would be concealed, so they do extra damage. That would be stupid. That would just be ridiculous. And although this game sometimes does get ridiculous, it does not eat up all my crackers and my licorice. And these fat girls here, I'm not going to see if they're ticklish. I mean, I'm pretty skinny, but that never stopped me from getting busy. Ah! Slasher! Yeah! I mean, I will drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf. I actually edited that blood sword video while I was drunk. Good stuff. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh, that would be so nice right now. But no. What's that flashing? Huh. I don't know. Oh god! Ledge grabbing, I think, has killed me. Ledge grabbing, or like unfortunate ledge grabs, are the only, like, the second most, the things that have killed me second most past the exploding bats. Is what I was trying to say, but too much brain power went into trying not to avoid getting damaged there. Anything cool here? Nah. I think I don't really need too much more extra health, considering that I do have the heart right now, and that kind of works as an automatic extra flask charge. Sort of ration, if you will, in like the Metal Gear games. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's finish this up here. 24 minutes, yeah. I might beat the spread, but I think it's still going to take roughly a half hour to do this run, provided I don't die right now. I'm talking to myself here. Don't die right now. I mean, I guess I can say that... No, I didn't attack the door. Like attacking the door. I mean, you can say... If nothing else, you can say this. I'm consistent. This game's pretty consistent. It's not great. It's good enough, I guess. And I do get damage over time here. Oh, come on. Stupid watcher. Not terrible. I could have gone for those cursed chests. I should have went for those cursed chests. I was a coward. But hey, risk reward, whatever. I didn't want to risk it, but I did want the reward. Nope. Okay. Oh, come on. Stupid hitbox on this. Stupid hitbox on the Watcher. Stupid Watcher fight, I hate you. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so, like, just small enough. Okay. Oh, come on, stop doing that. I've talked about this many a time, but I hate the fact that this is such a large boss that is so elusive. So difficult to hit. Okay. This should be... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Get a little bit of... Oh, and he tried to combo me. What a jerk. Oh. Just stand still. Whoever chained him to that wall did not do a very good job. Like, tighten those up a little bit. Probably do. It's not worth now it's worth healing. Man, I could have probably gotten a little bit longer. That was the first flask charge that I had to use here, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Ah, come on. Whatever, rally that up. Okay. Goal here is going to be avoid getting bullet held as much as possible. Oh, I hate you! Okay. He's gonna... Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I knew it! Ow. Painful. Ugh. You know what would be a nice, like, sub-item? Just something that makes you go faster. And I don't mean like a phaser, just something that increases your walking speed. I would like that. For something like this fight. Should be... Okay, there we go. Good. You know, how about something like that? That would actually be an okay item to add for this sort of update. Just something that immediately, when you use it, puts you at your, like, maximum enemy kill range. And then gives you... And then, like... has you being able to get that movement speed buff, even though there's no, not healing yet. Thought I lost more health than I actually did. So it's like in a fight like this, you don't have to, where you can't constantly kill enemies, you're able to still get that hefty speed buff. Close. Come on, one more. All right. Final stretch. I said final stretch. Oh, you're the worst. Can I hit you here? Ugh, fine. And he's gonna bullet hell in just a second, too. Ah, there it is, too. Got clipped on my head there. I'm okay. Don't do that. Just get over here. Let me do a little bit of damage. Oh, you are literally the worst. Yeah. Just hold there for a few seconds. I still have the heart. I'm going to be using the heart. Yeah. 9 hit points left. However, I do have the heart. Heart. Doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. Yeah! 9 hit points left. Take that. Oof. What a fight. I don't even need them cells. I'm out of here. I'll just let Tentacles McGee here just finish the job, and that'll be it for another run. I feel pretty good. I think that went pretty smooth. Alright, I'll be seeing you next time for, well, it's probably going to be the Oiled Sword run. I just need to edit that at this point.